Existentialism.
Existentialism. Definition, please?
Existentialism, a noun, a philosophical theory which stresses the individual's position as a self-determining agent in a universe seen as random or absurd.
May I have the word origin?
From the Latin sistere, meaning to come, or arise, or arrive.
Are there any other pronunciations?
No,
Secondary meanings?
there are no secondary meanings.
May I hear a musical incarnation of the word?
La fille de joie est belle, au coin de la rue là-bas. Elle a une clientèle qui lui remplit son bar. Pendant son boulot.
Bound by industrial strength piano wire, wrapped tightly in a straitjacket from the Bellevue State Mental Asylum, packed into a 3-ply trash bag used by the elephants of the Ringling Brothers Circus, our nation's beloved escape artist, the one known as the Great Alberto Camus, will travel down the Niagara River heading towards the Great Falls. Can this daredevil escape before plunging into the bloodthirsty rocks below? On the count of 3, we'll find out. Ha-1, ha-2, ha-3!
Hallelujah! The shop's closed.
No, I haven't been eaten yet.
Just because we're donuts doesn't mean we have to live like them.
It's our destiny to be eaten.
I refuse to subscribe to this nihilist philosophy, Carl.
We were born to be eaten. It is our great honor.
I'm not some chump. There's a world to explore outside this shop. I'm gonna surf. No, it's 3 a.m. We're closed.
Let him in. Let him in.
The shop is closed and the donuts, they're all.
That's all right, man. I don't mind, Baker, man.
Yeah, very well. But our selection is limited.
I'm a cinnamon crush.
Shut up. Shut up.
Ooh, hey, you got any of them with the sprinkles on them? I mean, it's all right if you don't, but it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Maybe some special tea.
I'm a crawler.
Go with the glaze, you fool.
Tell you what, man, I'm gonna make it easy on you. Just put them all in a box.
No, I want to surf.
I have to go back and get the gloves.
No. Listen, you. Down here, you sugar-guzzling fool. You think you can come in here after hours and and ruin my dreams of Waikiki?
Whoa.
Just because I'm a donor doesn't mean I don't have ambition. I'm gonna surf the 20-footers in Hawaii, and no conformist, capitalist, greedy sugar whore like you is gonna ruin it. I'm gonna surf the big kahuna, sucker.
Dude, that eclair's berating me.
I told you the donuts are old.
Workers of the world unite. You have nothing to lose but your
You
change.
just quoted Marx.
That's right, you jackass.
Don't watch your customers that way.
Screw you in your slaughterhouse. You think you can bring forth life into this world and then destroy it like some mad god?
Yeah, you tell him, Donut, dude.
Stick it in your reefer hole and smoke it, Bong boy. You're even worse. Go! You'll never take me alive. Come on,
Damn.
I'm sugary.
On stage stands an existential piñata holding a bottle of tequila. He wears a cardboard box covered with streamers for its shirt and a festive party hat. Two young children are taking a siesta back to back and wearing sombreros. Also, there is someone standing on stage, awkwardly reading stage directions for the piñata. They will read everything that is written, including what I just said right then. And then... Okay, I'm going to stop now. Seriously, I'm stopping.
It's not easy being an existential piñata. I have no candy in me. My whole existence is pointless. It's horrible.
Piñata looks up toward the sky.
I am nada! Nada! Just like the meaning of life.
Piñata glances at tequila.
Did God abandon me just like me alcoholic father?
Melodramatic pause.
¿Dónde está God?
Swig.
Ah, God is muerto.
The sleeping children awaken. They see the piñata and eagerly grab the sticks that are conveniently by their sides. I am currently placing sticks conveniently by their sides.
Love is dead too. Just like my first love, Carmen.
Get ready.
We had hours of meaningless sex under the Tijuana sun until we both climaxed into an existential crisis.
Children brutally swing at the piñata to shut him up.
Oh, yeah. Bring it on, young niño. Swing away, sweet niña. I have no candy in me. I am as empty as the promise of religion.
At this point, the piñata falls to the ground like a pussy.
Hey! Hey, that was not nice.
Realizing I'm being addressed, I look away.
Hey, don't pretend you don't see me down here.
I don't.
That was not a stage direction.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
No,
was.
it wasn't.
The piñata says yes, it was, while trying to touch his nose with his tongue.
Hey, stop it.
At this point, the piñata realizes he's a douche.
Oh, you can't make me do that. Well, I guess I am kind of a douche sometimes. Hey, stop that!
At this point, the piñata gives me $100.
I don't even have $100. How am I supposed to give you?
Heavy sigh.
Hey, chingo.
Cool, thanks. I'm gonna go get a hooker.
Wait, a hooker? You're just gonna leave me all alone? How am I gonna know what to do?
The children, realizing they haven't had a stage direction in a while, hit the douche once more, and the shitty piñata cries like a little girl. Dance for me, children, or I'll make you steal something and get arrested. The Mexican hat song plays, and the children dance as stage directions flash. This line is to be read by another narrator who's just appeared around the corner. He's very sexy. think it's gonna work out. Don't waft at me! Photosynthesis? That broken record?
But I make oxygen!
Yeah, well I found out your oxygen was just a byproduct. You sit on your ass all day breaking nutrients down into simple sugars. That's what you are. You're a sugar sucker. Well, I ain't gonna be your sucker no more. That's right, your favorite. High phosphorus fertilizer. With fat guano, steamed bone meal, worm castings, and natural potash. Let the weeds have it. At least they're honest about who they are. I want you out. I gave you the best carbon dioxide of my life. Mom was right. I should have gotten a fern.
May I have the word used in a sentence?
Gregor Samson awoke one morning from uneasy dreams to find he had turned into a giant cockroach. Now, spell the word.
May I have a mime interpret the word? A French mime.
Now, spell the word.
May I have the word in a smell?
Your word is existentialism. Spell the word.
May I please see the word as a
shadows of falling. It's too hard to sleep. Time is running away. Feel like my soul has turned into steel. I've still got the scars of the sun in me. It's not even good enough to be anyone. It's not dark.
Don't move or I'll blow your brains out. Listen carefully. Question 1. If Marshall is closer to Kentwood than Berkshire, and Kentwood is closer to Marshall than Berkshire, then Berkshire is closer to what?
I don't think you can know.
Hold on. Yeah, that is correct.
Hey, what are you...
Shut up! You are about to be the first victim of the IQ serial killer.
Oh! You're gonna kill... Oh, thank God. This is a much better way to go. I mean, it's such a pointless existence
Shut up!
anyway.
Question 2. Marks are twice as long as mops.
Why are you doing this?
It's very simple. The smartest serial killer kills the smartest and most successful people. So I'm killing members of Mensa. Like you.
You think it's easy being a genius? I work at fucking Home Depot. Do you know where the discontinued nuts and bolts aisle is?
What?
Exactly, nobody does. The loneliest aisle in all Home Depot. But it's not just where I work. It's my own infrapersonal cosmic metaphor. That killing intellectuals is redundant.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna cut you up and keep you in my fridge.
Oh my God, that's so Jeffrey Dahmer.
Shut up! To hell with you. I'll just go out there and shoot people from a tower. Like that guy, Walt Whitman.
Walt Whitman was a gay 18th century poet, and I hate to be technical, but that's more mass murder.
Screw you, Mensa boy! I'll just go out and find couples banging down cars and shoot them and say
that my dog told me to do it. That's just Son of Sam.
Well, I'll kill old people with heavy metal music and...
Ramirez.
I'll dress up like a clown and...
Gacy.
Lure co-eds into
Bundy.
I'll wander the midnight streets terrorizing prostitutes.
Oh, great. Just throw on some fog and a cape and you could be Jack the Ripper. Ooh. Oh, thank you so much. Just, I don't care. Just go ahead and shoot me right now.
No.
No, shoot me!
No!
Shoot me!
No!
Shoot me!
No!
Look, you are ill-prepared, ignorant of your past, and you don't have an original idea in your head.
Well, what about this? I kill people and then dress them up like a different American president. I could start with Washington.
Do you work in a costume shop?
No.
Can you sew?
No.
Who was the 8th president of the United States?
Martin Sheen!
Van Buren. It's Van Buren. Martin Van Buren.
Well, I was just thinking and stuff.
Oh, if you're gonna think out loud, think clearly. So what about your house?
House?
Excuse me, the basement you must live in where your parents are. Is it filled with cryptic philosophies? Weird stuff strewn about the place that profilers will be scratching their heads about for years?
Well, that sounds like it'll take forever.
Well, of course it takes forever. My God, you young people. You think it's all just hefty bags and heavy breathing and TV movies with Bruce Boxleitner? No! These people work. They plan for the future. They think about leaving some kind of a legacy.
I'd like a legacy.
Yeah. You know, the very best of them, the very best, they put stuff all over the place. 57 Barbies dressed like Ken. 58 Kens dressed like Barbie.
What about Skipper?
59, but just the heads. See, it's really quite fascinating.
Well, what about this? I could be the Coldplay killer. They're looking for clues. I'll carve their lyrics into the bodies.
Do you think there's any longevity in that?
Wait, that guy in 7 had a whole apartment full of that legacy shit. And he got his victims to kill themselves, and then he killed himself.
Pure genius. You know, there's never going to be anyone like him. No one, ever. Unless...
Wait! I could kill myself before I ever kill anyone. I'd be way ahead of that guy in 7.
Oh my God. The serial killer who never was. That is so sick!
But I still don't have all that cryptic philosophy stuff figured out.
Oh, I could do that for you.
Really?
Oh yeah, 5 minutes ago I was going to blow my brains out. This is a much better way to spend my time.
Well, it'll still be my legacy, right?
Oh yeah, but you know, this could take months, because we got to figure out who you might have killed, where you would have put the bodies had you killed them. And we have to find out about you, like, why did you do this? Was it an indifferent mother and a smothering father? Was it a fondling uncle and a mothering father? Was it a smothering, mothering, fondling uncle? The whole thing.
Wow. I never would have thought of any of this. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. Hey, you know, there's more food in the fridge. Go ahead. I got to learn some stuff about you. So, where'd you go to school?
Our Lady of the Sacred Heart.
Altar boy?
How'd you know?
This'll be easy. Hey boss, it's Cunningham! Look at what's making the kids big in Honolulu! Look at them zip through that pipeline!
He's the best server in all
Susie and Claire!
Do the crepe.
Hey, Annette, a crepe's not a donut!
I don't care. I like all pastries. I don't discriminate.
Hey, boss, I see big things for this kid. Movies, music, t-shirts. I see wads of cash for us and tons of dough. I gotta get this boy to sign before somebody else does.
Do the cruller!
Oh my God, Carl! No!
Serve donut!
Oops, gotta go, boss.
Oh, Carl, my Krella friend. If only you could see me now. Swept out to sea, my very filling oozing out of me. It was so much simpler in the display case. I can still see your sweet, sugary face, resigned to a short existence, eager to fulfill your destiny, to fill the belly of any who would have you. My freedom is just as fleeting as the 20-minute sugar rush you provided. At least you serve somebody in death. I'll just die here alone, purposeless, fish food, sinking into the murky depths of the ocean's own display case. I want to die, and I fight to hang on. Oh, cruel world, why do you put us in such a heart-wrenching quandary?
Do not give up, Signor Claire!
What? Who's there?
All these surf kids love you.
But what does any of that matter in the end?
What? You are Surf Donut. You have seen things and done things no other donut has. Me, I am just a discarded piñata. I have no candy in me, but you still have some feeling left.
But I'm fading fast.
When they climb on top of me, I am filling with water, but I should last a few more hours.
But then you might not make it.
Then I get to serve again in my death.
Hey, I think he's over there. Hey, we're coming, Stuffy!
Mom was right. I should have gotten a fern.
All right. This is my line. No, you idiot. I am a fern.
Don't you talk back to me! I love you!
All right, thank you. You're obviously very committed in trying out for this role, even though it is just an extra. We'll be in contact. Thank you.
Don't you patronize me about commitment. This ain't some prefabricated stunt to get your attention. This is who I am. I ain't dressed up in some lime green jumpsuit like a Batman villain like that method-acting fraud in the lobby who De Niro wouldn't even shit out in his dreams. This is who I am. When I get in my Datsun and I drive to my house, this don't stop when I walk through the front door.
Oh, very good. Could you do the De Niro line again, but more pensive, please?
Who De Niro wouldn't even shit out in his dreams.
All right, now more like a rotten banana.
Who De Niro wouldn't shit out in his dreams.
Okay, now like the high priest of the monkey men. Now like a 90-year-old nun who needs to go to the restroom. Okay, now like a sexy nurse.
De Niro wouldn't even shit out in his dreams.
Now I'm gonna just need you to turn around slowly, please. Thanks. So we'll be in contact. Very good.
All right, I just wanted to say this is one of the best written extra roles ever I've seen. If you could thank the right God, I'm just like.
All right. Thank you. We'll be in contact if we need you.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Now you, my little leafy friend, you were great.
The opera you requested is over. Please spell the word.
May I see the word as a puppet show with one of the characters being a piece of French toast?
Oh, Boulder! Oh, it's so hard to get you up this hill! Why do you tempt me and tease me so? Oh, beat me, bitch!
Please spell the word.
Can I hear two Mexican wrestlers eat the word as frosting written on a German chocolate cake?
No. Why? That is just absurd.
All right, then can I
No!
see? Well, how about I...
No!
Well, what about if I...
No! Your word is existentialism! Spell the word!
No!
Well, you know, just waiting on that thing down there to die.
Looks like there's more than enough for the both of us, eh?
Yeah. You like what we do?
Come again?
I mean, every day we just sit up here. We wait on stuff to die.
Well, what are you doing? Where are you going with this, buddy?
I mean, you know, the flesh, it's always just so cold and bland.
Look in the mirror, Fred. We're no eagles. We're not hawks, okay? But nature needs its share of scavengers.
I'm tired of being nature's trash man. I mean, there's a whole new world of taste out there.
Yak, yak.
I mean, Raoul, I'm talking... You know what? I'm going to show you, all right? I'm going to show you something new.
Here we
Follow me.
go.
All right. Now look down there. See, I'm talking apples and cucumbers and broccoli.
3 million years of evolution's hard to overcome in one day, my man.
Oh, yeah? You remember that cold I had 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, and it went away, so what?
Oranges. Those orange things down there. That's what did it. But what we gotta do is swoop down there before the farmer sees us.
Like an eagle or a hawk?
Yeah, oh man, the rush, it's so intense, Raoul. All right, now, we're gonna swoop down there real fast.
Okay.
Aim for anything red, okay? Ready? Here we go.
Get out of my garden, you freaking vulture!
Oh, yeah. I got a tomato. What'd you get?
Nothing.
What'd you get? A cat? A dead cat.
I was going for one of those orange things.
An orange.
Well, and I saw a
now
dead
you're
cat.
just mocking me.
No, I'm not. I mean, dead flesh. Hello.
All right, okay. All right, focus this time. Aim for the red things.
Red.
All right, here we go.
That's my family's food! What kind of vultures are you anyhow?
Oh my God, really good. That's a watermelon.
More. I want more.
All right, but you gotta be careful. The farmer got really, really close to us.
Screw him. We can make one more pass. I feel free.
Oh, look out, Raoul! Oh!
You took that shot from me, Fred.
God, you hadn't tasted the squash.
Hang in there.
I'm fading fast, Raoul. You are my best friend. We shared so much dog and white squirrel together. Tell my wife that I love her. Tell her that I'll miss her.
I promise.
Raoul, tell her
Until I went for the cat. She wouldn't understand. All the apples and broccoli. No fucking die on Americas.
It's just so good.
Places. I know it's been a long day, I know. Just get in your places, try one more take. Roll audio, roll camera, blue care, scene 24, take 35, and action! Oh, go surf down a pretty face, sprinkles on top. Sugar, 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 sugar. Oh, surf down, I hope you never stop. Sugar, 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 sugar.
Hold it!
Hey, what's wrong, Stuffy?
That Tennessee hick on the guitar is blocking me. I'm the star of this picture, ain't I? And what's up with this sand? It's fake.
No, it looks more like real sand on film than real sand does.
None of this is real. Why are we filming this in Hawaii?
Because Vancouver's a hell of a lot cheaper to shoot in than Hawaii.
And what's up with that crazy plant guy?
No, he's echoing your inner turmoil.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, hey, the producer's son, he wrote the script. I don't understand either, but either he stays or the money goes.
Well, tell him to get in the background. He's distracting.
Yeah, what makes you so special?
I've got 2 gold records, jackass. What have you done under the rooftop of my face?
You're not the surf donut I knew in Hawaii.
I'm an eclair now, not a donut. And you ain't the babe I knew in Hawaii. Fatty, knock off the sweets.
No, hey, we got one more shot left and we're already behind schedule.
Okay. Remind me of my motivation. Fatty's got me all wound up.
You jerk! I quit!
Look, it's just washed up on shore. You were happy, but now you're about to question the whole meaning of your existence.
Oh, God. Why am I even doing this? I could write a much better script. I could direct it myself. I've got more talent in my...
Oh, my God!
What is that?
How's that?
This is for you, Fred!
What's going on?
Goodbye, Boston cream. One never knew you at all. You had a dream to surf, but you're headed for a fall. They put you in the movies with your acting. Soft warfare, they set you on a doily, and they made you an eclair. And it seems to me that you're lying like a pastry in a box, never knowing you were sweeter than bagels and lox. And I would have liked to dunk you, but my coffee had a lid. Your filling ran out long before your favorite refugee.
Hey, boss! I got it all on film! I got everything! It's okay. We don't need him. We can get extras if we need reshoots. Okay, I got something. We're gonna have a whole new film. The life and death of a star. His death will make him bigger than life. Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.
I've been watching you.
Who are you?
Your word is existentialism. Another word,
May I have the definition, please?
existentialism, a noun. A philosophical theory which stresses the individual as an independent agent in a universe seen as pointless or random.
May I have the rest of the cast on stage to spell the word? May I have some Some music for inspiration. Existentialism.
E-X-I-S-T-E-N-T-I-A-L-I-S-M. Existentialism.
That is correct. Your purpose has been served.
Who are you?
My legacy.
Okay. All
Thank you everyone for coming out to the Austin Improv Collective's Friday Night Reefer. If you like the show, tell your